Welcome to Music in the Hood, your one-stop shop for all things music in Kirklees. My name is Edwin Baker, and today we have an exclusive interview with Ruby Wood, a talented vocalist and songwriter from Huddersfield, West Yorkshire. With her soulful and unique voice, Ruby has captivated audiences as a lead vocalist of various projects. Many of you may recognize her as the frontwoman for the highly acclaimed Submotion Orchestra, a role she has held since 2009. Ruby's musical journey has also seen her tour as a lead vocalist for Bonobo's live band, collaborate with Nubiyan Twist, and achieve great success as part of the enchanting 1940s-inspired vocal trio, the Sugar Sisters. So join us as we delve into Ruby's fascinating career and discover the stories behind her remarkable music journey. So hi, Ruby.
Hi, Edwin.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for the lovely words.
That's fine. All true. I thought I'd begin by just trying to find out from you. In your own words, tell us just a little bit about your journey into music.
Well, I grew up in Huddersfield, actually originally Dewsbury, Ravensthorpe, and then we moved to Huddersfield when I was about 10. My mum and dad are very interested in music and culture, so I was exposed to a lot of different styles of music from a very young age. We have loads of friends from different cultures, a lot of Muslim friends, a lot of West Indian friends. Cool. And I started playing the steel pan when I was 7 in a band called North Star Steel Orchestra.
I'm glad I remember them well.
Yeah, and I didn't realise at the time, but now that I look back, I'm like, that was what got me into melodies and into music, I think. And I didn't realise it then because it was all very it's all oral. There was no music, so I never learned how to read music. It was all just just there, and I played the tenor pan as well. So that was all melodies, and it was all learnt through. They play something, you just have to listen and be like, often it was like working it out yourself. So that, in the essence is probably why I then became a vocalist. So yeah, I did that from the age 7 until about 18 or 19. We did lots of gigs around the country. We played jazz music, classical music, pop, soca. Went to the West Indies and played steel pan with a band in Trinidad.
The home.
Yeah, of course. So that for me was the most important musical journey that I've had. Hands down. So yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm guessing that was the inspiration.
Yeah, I think so. Without knowing,
And I can see, just in the way that you've been explaining to me the journey, that it's something that you're passionate about, that you're still excited about.
Yeah.
How has that passion evolved over time?
How has it evolved over time? I guess it's just a daily thing for me. There's always music in my house. As soon as I wake up, music. Driving in my car, it's there. It's just been everywhere, and it's then. I love singing. I love expressing myself that way, and like I said before, I think that's why I became a singer, because the melodic part of playing the tenor pan, I just love it.
So, can you share with us some highlights or milestones from your journey thus far that are particularly significant to you or memorable to you?
Yeah, okay. Gosh, there's just been so many. I went to Leeds College of Music, did the jazz degree, and I met a lot of people during that time there who were in my year and the years above, who became, they're still in my life musically now. And so I feel like that was a very pivotal time, and I'm glad I did it. At the same time, I was in a 9-piece hip-hop band in Huddersfield with Talbot, with Rob Bradley, with Noah Burton, Jack Button, Martin Chung, and 2 sax players. Sax player and trumpet player. But that was a really important time for me. That was the band that I felt like I paid my dues. You know, like we used to drive all around the country for no money. You know, play to a man and his dog in a pub, you know, but like I had to do that, you know, and it was amazing. We had a great time and we made lots of music and it was fun. And then joined Submotion Orchestra in 2009, so the year after I left uni. That was amazing because I'm glad I said yes to that, because that has obviously been my most successful project to date. Yeah, and then I moved to London. I sold out. Said, bye Huddersfield, I'm going. But again, I don't regret that, and I'm glad that I did it at that period of time, because I met a lot of influential people. I did a lot of things that I don't think I would have done had I have stayed up north at that period. Yeah, we've played everywhere. We played like the Royal Albert Hall. We've played Coco in Camden. We did the Forum in Kentish Town. I bussed on the streets of London as well with the Sugar Sisters.
Okay.
And that then led us to playing on Terry Wogan's Radio 2 show. And then we also supported Charles Aznavour at the Royal Albert Hall, played on Children in Need, went on the One Show, and that all came from busking.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was a good time, you know.
But you came home.
I came home, exactly, the pull of Huddersfield.
You see.
It brings us all back. Rob
right.
Bradley did the same thing. He went to London.
Yeah.
He came back, you know. But again, I'm glad to be back, and I really am embracing being home again and being surrounded by, you know, Huddersfield has got so many creative people in it. Yeah. So many of all, you know, walks of life, not just music.
Look, I believe we're all better for going away and experiencing things and places and people.
Yeah.
But what's the saying? There's no place like home.
There's no place like home. Yeah. There's a song in that.
One of the main reasons I wanted to have a chat with you today was that I know you recently released your very first EP.
I did.
Called Sincerely.
Yeah.
I've listened to it a couple of times, I have to admit. I think my favourite track, I'ma Get Mine.
Yeah.
Whatever that may mean. But as we've heard, you've had this vast experience for somebody relatively still young over the years.
Yeah.
What made you decide, you know, something I want to do, something for me?
Yeah. So like I said, I've been in big projects with a lot of boys, actually. Yeah, I'm the only girl it was in extracurricular, and in Submotion there's 6 boys and me. There was a lot of times when I felt like my voice wasn't being heard, or I couldn't get my musical ideas across, which left me feeling quite frustrated at points. I love R&B, and I love that you know, that and jazz obviously, but like I think R&B and that genre of music is my favourite, and I just couldn't get that. It wouldn't fit with various projects, and so this for me is like, this is my music, this is what I want to sound like, and these are subjects that I want to talk about. And so it just felt really freeing. You know? I got when I moved back to Yorkshire, I applied for an Arts Council grant called Develop Your Creative Practice. I didn't get it the first time, which made me feel a bit rubbish, but so I applied again, and I got it. And so I kind of paid myself away. I took time out of the usual things that I do for money, teaching, and kind of paid myself a similar wage to, you know, stay at home and just work and create ideas. And this was product of that time. And I'm really proud of myself.
No, you should be. You should be. It's I think it's an excellent EP. You can. I get the. For me, being slightly older, that 90s
Yes.
kind of
Yeah.
soul feel kind of vibe. You know me, I like your style anyway, so you know I'm a bit biased, but what the hell. So Ruby, where can anyone find your EP?
I mean, it's on all streaming platforms, Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. But if you really want to support independent artists, please go to Bandcamp, especially on Bandcamp Friday, where a larger majority of the money goes towards the artist. So, yeah, Bandcamp's great.
Thank you. And to you, the audience, thank you for tuning in today. Be sure to subscribe to Kirklees Local TV on YouTube to get our latest videos first. And we'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.
You can't have your cake and eat it, that's what they said. The choice is yours. Sing a